Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. And oftentimes we hear it from people that are in superior position to tell you watch your mouth because they're forewarning you that the continuation of you putting your mouth on things or using your mouth to do or say things um, is going to possibly lead to your own detriment or some serious consequences.
You said that so excellent. Keep talking, you're gonna get popped.
You're
I
gonna get popped.
just translated that.
Say
Yeah.
that's it. Thank you for cutting it. Cutting it.
Yeah.
I have definitely been one for elaborate explanation, thorough explanation, and sometimes it's just like get right to it, succinct. I remember pledging for Alpha, and what we don't pledge.
He's doing so much.
I
He's doing so
remember
much.
being initiated into Alpha, but when I first started, I give my entire resume, and he said, "Ever heard the word succinct?" And I said, "Yes." He says, "What does that mean?" I said, "Straight to the point." He says, "Exactly. Get to it." I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa." I ain't been humble like that in a minute. I was thinking they were impressed with my resume. And then sure enough, he said, "Get to it." But
But you
the
know
watch your
what?
mouth.
Now that I'm older and I appreciate the efficiency of words, and I teach people the efficiency of words,
Mhm.
people tend to take it as you're being short with them or rude when you just have an appreciation for being succinct, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah.
I actually wrestle with that because I think sometimes even with text messaging, if a person gets right to like you do it, it pisses me off. But I've learned to kind of accept it and say, "Don't take it personal. She means well,"
So
because
cause
you
when I
do.
wait, because I just say the answer.
Yes, and I'm like,
What do you want me to say?
I like say two sentences, and you're like, okay,
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know what text
and you
messaging
say, "Yep."
is? Let me tell you what text messaging is, and I have to explain this to people. I've had to explain this to ex-boyfriends, okay? Text messaging is supplemental communication. It is not the
Yes.
means to carry a conversation. It is supplemental. So if you texted
No.
me, you just need, yes, the door is open. Yes, turn left. Yes, 3 o'clock. This ain't where I
No,
talk about my
text
feelings and my
messaging is
wants and my
another
needs and my dreams, okay? Call me for
text
that.
messaging is another medium of communication, and you should
Supplemental.
respect it the same, not
Supplemental.
supplemental.
It is
Oh,
supplement. Do not try to have no full blown conversation because if you're gonna lose things in tone, in text, in context, and I,
that is very true.
so I'm
So
saying,
get
but if we text at 3 o'clock,
so get to and I have to admit, sometimes I'm short form because I'm like I can get right to it.
that's all that's
So
needed on the text.
but I think when it comes back to me, I'm like, man, F you. Like
Yeah. Now, if you call
so I have
me,
to work on
I
that.
know you want to have a conversation, right? Oh, what's up? What's going on? You very rarely call, so I know you want to talk out something or share something that doesn't lose nuance. But if you text me, faux, blue,
So watch your mouth. What does that
thumbs
bring
up.
up for you? Watch your mouth. What does that bring up for you, Eunice?
So for me, it doesn't bring up from yesteryear because I have always been a talkative child, and my mom has had to tell me. She never told me so much about watch my mouth more so than shut it now. You know, so I've never was someone who said something that was so wrong or bad, but I would get into the space of I felt like every word that I had in my allotment for that day was going to be used, especially if we had company. Okay, so I did get told shut up a few times. Shut your
That's watch your mouth.
that's watch your mouth. See, I think watch your mouth more is, hey, watch what you're saying. Not so much that you're saying
It's
anything.
both. It's both.
Of course,
Because your mom would never really tell you to shut up to never speak again. She's telling you to shut up because when you're speaking is probably unnecessary.
that was generally it, but it wasn't what I was saying. So that's what I'm saying. My context is if somebody says
Sometimes
something to
I
me,
don't know.
I
I
promise
can
you
find that
no.
hard to believe.
Now today that might be an issue, but not back when that was a thing.
I find that hard to
Let me tell you
believe
what my
that
mom will
little
say to me now. She won't say watch your mouth, but she'll say, "Don't forget you're talking to your mama."
oh
I'm like, I'm like, what, good? What? I'm like, and I said, she was like, no, hold on now. Don't forget you talking to your mama.
I know, yeah, I know the other day I was talking to my mom, and my mom often calls me for wisdom and advice. I'm the kid that she's always kind of relied on to kind of process through things before she makes a decision. And she was talking to me about something, And she said, well, you did such and such. And I said, no, you're lying. That's not true. I have never said this to my mother. I've never called my mother a liar
And you never will
because
again.
early on, you get and I
Those
was
are
like,
fighting words for me. Those are literal
and
fighting words for me.
but the thing is, I was like, no, that's not true. But and I meant it literally. That's another thing that I have to work on is because I am a very literal person, but you have to understand often your audience is not ready for your literal because the social construct of how we communicate does not always engage literal as the normal way of talking. It's
Okay, but a lie, saying someone is a liar is different than saying what they're saying is not true. You understand that,
so
right?
and exactly right.
Okay.
That's it. And that's exactly how I fixed it.
Okay.
Because I was like, wait a minute. Firstly, I apologize. She said, yeah. And I like,
Yeah.
but I said I apologize because I never meant to call you that. Like what I'm saying is what you're saying is not true. That didn't happen because I did not do that. And she gave me the scenario of which she remembered. And so how she remembered it kind of tells the story a different way, not saying that I did it the way that she
Right.
was saying it, but I had to watch my mouth on
Right.
that because I was like, yo, I just call my mom a liar. And that's not how I move. I don't move that
Yeah,
way.
that's
Like,
I,
but I
and
do call
mama, yes.
friends sometimes if they're lying to me. I say,
No.
you're lying.
No. Now I think that's a little hardcore. I'm for real. We
I
would
got to
break
do
up.
better with that because it hurts people
Right.
versus them just hearing that's not the truth.
Yes, because I had someone call me like some ex, and I remember telling him, "Hey, I don't have no reason to lie." Number one, but number two, that's so harsh. It's very harsh to throw at somebody. You're lying or you're a liar. Those are very harsh accusations towards somebody. And like you just said, it might be a matter of I misunderstood, I didn't remember, but to say I'm a liar now, there's a lot of liars outside right now. So a lot of people
Yes,
just
yes,
lie. They
yes.
just lie. They their mouth open, you know they lying. And so lying to me is a big deal. I think lying is a really big deal.
So to say uh you're lying is to say that you are the condition of a liar. You have the condition of a liar.
Yeah, don't do that. But
And
you know
that's
what?
not fair
You
because
can say
most
I'm
of the people
lying.
that we're saying it to, we're saying it to people that we do not think are liars. We're
Right.
saying, hey, what you just said is not true.
You gotta add, I know you effing lying. You gotta add all that before you say lying for me to receive it now.
Got you, got you. Make yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
But if you say you a
yeah.
liar, I could say so. I mean, now there's a way to say it too. If I say something, they say, "Now you a lie, the truth ain't in you." I don't take that as offense, right? They say, "I know you lying." I don't take that
Yeah,
as
I
offense.
know you lying. Like that's
Right.
funny. That's
Right.
funny. And it lightens it
Why
up
are you lying?
even if
I know you
yeah,
sitting up here lying about this,
yeah.
but you a liar or you're lying? Oh no. That changes the whole game. Yeah. Because it is a character indictment.
That part. That was what I was trying to get to when I said
Yeah.
that was your condition. It's a character indictment. And
Yeah.
that honestly at the end of the day is a low blow when it's just about a conversation and a communication to
And a
get
difference
an
of perspective.
understanding.
So your mama
Yes.
was about to pop you through the phone.
And I apologize. And she watches this, so I apologize to you, mi madre. You know that was not my intention, but I did say it, so I take ownership of that a blunder. And thank God that you were able to endure the conversation so that I can get to what I was intending. And we did.
Yeah.
We had an actual incredible conversation
Mhm.
um and I'm grateful for the maturity to be able to endure that, but that's something I want to be mindful of when I say it to other people because I didn't grow up being able to say that. Saying
Yeah.
liar was almost like a
Kind of a
sin.
bad word. Yeah.
And yeah, and so uh growing up I think I got to the age where I say a few cuss words here and there, and I didn't used to cuss at all. I could count on one hand how
I
many
can
times I
count on two
cussed in my
hands how many you
life
didn't
up
say
to
to me.
yeah. Listen, I will say this. The subject, watch your mouth, was something that was strong on my heart because I have been wanting to cuss some folks out.
Mm.
More recently, there's a lot of judgers out there, um, a lot of couch critics, a lot of sideline spectators that have so much to say about me and the way in which I quote unquote win in
Mhm.
life.
Mhm.
Um, Now, one of the things that I wrestle with that people don't know when they
Okay.
see my confidence, they don't realize that I actually wrestle with confidence. I think my benefit is I'm courageous.
Mhm.
I'm not always confident. I just have learned, listen, you don't make any shot you don't take.
Mhm.
So like I flow in that, but as an independent artist whose mama named him Major, good job on that, with the prayer to make a major impact on the world. What I often find is the grind and the hustle, the journey of an independent, of an entrepreneur is one that is a lot of hard work, and we have to often wear the hats of multiple people that are missing on our team. So
Mhm.
we have to do the work that one would usually have a team to accommodate. And so it often looks like we're doing too much when we're having to do as much as we possibly can in order
Mhm.
to see the fruit of the labor or of the dream that we are dreaming. And it really hurts, it really bothers me when I learn that people have an issue with, oh, Major's everywhere. Can he just sit down somewhere? Major, why? Of course, Major gonna be singing on this stage. Of course, Major's gonna be that. And it's like, I'm not telling people to only look at me. I'm probably one of the most overly considerate people that I know because I'm always wanting everybody to win. Like, I enjoy sharing wins.
Mhm.
Like, let's all like kill it. Like, you do what you do, I do what I do, you do
Mhm.
what you do, and let's just kill it. Let's just go in there killing it. And it really pisses me off. And the H Town comes out in me that wants to like I there's so many things I've
I
been
have
wanting to
questions.
post